When I was growing up, everything was going fine, and then it reached a point where my elder sister committed suicide. But before she did that, she kind of confided in me and asked me, I feel like I want to kill myself. And I couldn't help her. There was nothing, really nothing to make her feel like suicidal. She now relies on me, calling me, we talk on the phone, and I say, don't do it. What about this? What about that? Until the day she called, I wasn't at home. And then she went ahead and do it. That on its own shocks me. My mom now started saying, I should have confided in, I should have told somebody. How did I keep that information? My dad was the only sensible one who said, Daisy, no. If she wanted to do it, she would have done it, even if you told her. So don't feel guilty. But then that's when I started drinking. And then I became alcoholic. I become like, I couldn't live without drinking because all the time my thoughts would be on her. That's when I went really down. When I see myself in that area of professional as a mental health nurse, but I couldn't come out of the situation. I couldn't help myself. I went to a point really, really low, to a point that I didn't have desire to do anything, and all I could think of is drinking. I will say that I used the drinking to cover the depression. I never had this kind of suicidal thoughts, but I was beginning to feel tired. How long am I gonna go around like this? How long? I'm taking a drink and I'm going down. Once the drink is gone off, I'm back to normal. And I'm feeling depressed again. And sometimes you hear the people you're looking after talking about exactly what you're going through and you couldn't do anything. It's like, okay, so how do we help ourselves? At the end of the day, I'm supposed to deliver this care, but I need the same thing. It was very, very frustrating. I couldn't relate to anybody. I felt like my life, there's no meaning. At that time, I had a child, and at one point, I felt like I'm just living for that child. It's not for me. At work, I was quite putting up a front to show off like I'm okay, but deep down, I wasn't. My love life was affected because I couldn't stay with anybody. I don't want anybody to see this deep on this other side. Everything was in a mess. Financially, I was fighting everybody in my family. I felt like everybody's blaming me for something that I didn't do or I wasn't able to control. I was in my own bubble. In my own bubble and my own area that I felt like I couldn't come out. When I came here, I didn't know much this area. So a friend of mine came with me. We went somewhere and she said, I'm going to church. So when I came to church, I started listening to the messages. One of the things they were explaining exactly what happened to my sister, I realized that every time I'm learning something new about myself and how I will be able to come out of it. One day I just woke up and I think, actually it is over. I can't remember when last I was depressed. And I found that I enjoy going to work, which wasn't the case before. Because when going to work was just like I'm going. But now I found that I really enjoy going to work. I found that I'm not depressed anymore. Things were going well. And then I heard that once you receive the Holy Spirit, you are free. The connection with God and the assurance of your salvation. So I started working on that. And once I received the Holy Spirit, I've never looked back. Today, I will say that I am a very, very happy person. I don't feel depressed anymore. I am happily married. I have a good job, as I said, working as a mental health nurse. I work more on give them hope and say to them, do you know what? You can actually overcome this. My relationship with family today is amazing. All those heavy feelings, as they are gone. How do I deal with that guilty of my sister killing herself? I found that I'm free from that. It is something that she could do. It's a personal decision. She chose to do that way. Probably she would have gotten help. And to be honest, one of the reasons I actually wanted to help other people is to make sure that nobody would do what she did. And I feel very happy when I help one person. Even if it's one person, I feel very happy that at least I'm able to stop somebody doing it.